morning. Welcome to a 20-minute quick prenatal yoga flow. Dedicating this to my sister April. So I hope you enjoy. Later on I'll post some 40-minute ones and some 60-minute ones as well. So we start today in mountain pose. Depending on how you're feeling, your mountain pose could be standing today, or maybe your feet are sore, you just want to take a little rest. We find ourselves on our chair. We'll make our way into our mountain pose, close our eyes, and find the 3-part breath. Inhaling, filling up the base of our lungs. Feeling them expand, maybe our belly lifting. Exhaling, relaxing. Noticing your breath. We could turn that kind of breathing into more baby focus. We do 2 inhales and a slow exhale. I'll do this one seated. So that's 2 inhales through the nose and 1 nice long exhale through the nose or mouth. Whatever feels good for you in this moment, just notice your breath. Let go of your morning. Continuing to breathe. And we'll start to rock side to side. This can be helpful for our hips in pregnancy. Another thing a lot of ladies tend to do, well, in my experience during labor, side to side. Transferring the weight side to side. Just see how that feels. We'll bring our hands to our hips. Find that mountain pose again and do some pelvic circles. Let's do 1 out to this side and then 1 out to the other side. We've got a soft bend in our knees, reaching it back, and then the other way. So that's more of a figure 8. If you want to make a nice big circle, you can. So our nice big circles. Let's do about 5 or 6 going in one direction. Good. Extend and open up the sit bones as they press back. It's a bit of a transfer of the weight as well onto the feet. Let go. Just breathe. We'll stop here and go the other way. Reach that hip back. We've got a bend in our knees. Some circles with our hips. So warming them up. Breathing. Get a couple more here. Make our way back to our mountain pose for a flowing chair flow. On or off your chair. Wonderful. Let's exhale, sit back into chair. Inhale, come up. Exhale, sit back. Inhale, coming up. Depends on what you want to do with your hands. You could inhale, bring them to heart. Exhale, place them or reach them back. Take care of those knees. Good. Keep on going. Last couple. Feeling calm. Back to our mountain pose, standing cat and cow. We bend our knees, tuck our tailbone, and round out through the shoulders. We're gripping the knees. Inhale, open up. Exhale, tuck. Couple more. This could be on your chair, everybody, if you're taking care of those knees. Just tuck it and open up. So good. Feeling powerful. Feeling in control. Yes. Couple more. Either standing or seated. Last one. Take our feet wide or step down the length of your mat, turning our toes just a little bit out to the edges. Breathe in, reach up. Breathe out, bend our knees, reach to the mat. So we've got lots of space between our legs for our belly. Sliding our hips back. And most of all, breath. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, exhale. If it's too intense or you want to take a little bit off, you do that. Sit down on that chair and flow through those sunflowers. Last one. A real quick flow this morning to standing or seated lateral flexion. We're pressing into our right foot, reaching our right arm up. Reach it right up. Holding, breathing, softening the knees. Feel the stretch here. Exhale, release. Other side, reach it up. Pressing into that same side foot, feeling the length down the side of your body. Wonderful. Exhale, relax. We're making our way to all fours, so take your time. If you need to, use the wall or grab a chair and step back, one knee at a time, until you come to all fours. For our cat and cow here. So we bring our knees underneath our hips and our hands underneath our shoulders, dispersing that weight out into the fingertips, rolling those elbows, creases forward. Exhale, tucking into cat pose. Draw the belly up. Inhale, open, let it relax. Allow the sit bones to open. Exhale, draw it up, pelvic floor, working, drawing up. So relax. Right here. Keep going. Doing good. Last one. So I want to let you know that you could be putting a blanket underneath your knees here. Spinal balance, which bring our right arm forward and put our left foot back. You can tap it or lift it. Exhale, release. We'll flow side to side before we hold. Exhale down. So extending and reaching, keeping our belly strong and supported. If this doesn't feel nice, then don't do it. Last one. Holding here, pressing down into that hand and the knee, maybe anchor through that back shin and foot, and release. Other side. Let go of your day. And relax. So here's an option, ladies. Child's pose, normally the knees are together. Now we'll make a little bit of room for our bellies. You could put a bolster in front of you and we'll come down into child's pose. Either here, nice big wide legs, child's pose. If that's too much, put a block or a blanket underneath your forehead to rest your eyeballs and take a little break. Hi, Shanti girl. Shanti's relaxed. Breathing in and feeling that expansion right across our lower back and opening up of the lower part of our bodies. Looking up between our hands, I'm going to grab our right foot, our back of our right ankle, and bring it up into a lunge, into a runner's lunge. So we sit forward into it. If you'd like to, put a little blanket underneath that back knee if it's too intense. And some other options are to hold onto this chair or bring the hands down onto the mat. Breathe. Feel that hip opening up, the hips rising forward. So good. So you can stay here, guys, for 5, maybe 10 more breaths, or rise up. Good. And now crescent lunge, or we can call this one moon baby today. So we make a little moon. We're shining our baby forward. If that doesn't feel nice, just hold your belly and feel. Enjoy those feelings once in a lifetime. Good. Take it. Now, if you're doing yoga and you're pregnant, especially in your third trimester, no downward dog for you. Just have that down, all fours maybe. Or we're in downward dog. So we're here, or we're down on all fours. To bring our crescent lunge on the other side. So when you're ready, you'll grab that left foot, sink into the hip, maybe holding onto our handy chair. Either reaching our arms out for crescent lunge or holding our bellies. Moon baby pose, breathe. I feel like my belly was this big when I was pregnant, but it probably wasn't, but maybe that's how you feel too. Like I said, enjoy every breath, every movement. Back to downward facing dog or all fours. So you're here, or we're lifting up into downward dog. From our downward dog, after a couple more breaths, we'll walk it up to forward fold. So we walk our feet up between our hands. Maybe we use our chair here and fold. Breathe. You can have a big bend in your knees. You can have a lot of space between your knees so that your belt, you make some room for your belly and let the head hang. Rocking is fine. We'll come up. Take your time. Use your chair or the wall for a standing quad stretch. Now make sure that you've got something to balance or you're holding a wall because you do not want to tumble. Right? All right. I think you're crooked. Just gonna fix you. There we go. A little bit crooked. Just a standing quad stretch. So we reach back. Maybe you've got a strap around that left ankle. And we stretch our quad. Continue to breathe. Focus on the now, on this moment. No worries, no cares, just the breath. Switching sides, maybe you hold the wall on this one like me. Reach back, bring that knee in line with our other knee, underneath our hip, and feeling the stretch on the front of that quadricep or the front of your leg. This is our last standing pose, and then we'll make our way back down onto the mat to finish off our quick 20-minute prenatal flow. Release that foot. You can use your chair again to help you get down. Take your time. Please be kind to your body, to your belly. Don't rush. Seated straddle splits. So lots of space between our feet. If this feels uncomfortable for you, elevate your hips with maybe a blanket or a bolster, like a big pillow like I've got there. If you do elevate, we'll have a bend in our knees. Otherwise, our toes will point up. I like the bend today. Reaching the chest forward, breathe. Just realizing now my shirt says yoga now, wine later. Probably not the most appropriate thing to wear. Yoga now, wine way later for you pregnant ladies. Breathe. So good, feels so nice. Stay in it for a breath or two more. You can do your 3-part breath if you want that. 3 quick inhales or 2. Walk our hands up into butterfly. So the soles of our feet now coming together. We're holding onto our ankles or we're taking our feet out if that doesn't feel nice. Again, bolster or towel or blanket like me underneath my hips. We'll lift up tall, find the posture, shine that baby forward and breathe. Notice those muscles that are surrounding your baby, your pelvic floor holding in your organs, supporting your baby. Breathe. Feel, listen to the body. All right, we'll take our feet out in front of us. They could be straight or a small bend. For a seated heart opener, we'll bring our hands back behind us. Maybe those fingertips pointing towards our backside, and we open up the heart. Opening up that chest, stretching our chest ligaments, drawing our shoulder blades together in the back. Taking care of our neck. Now, if you want to, you can look up, but otherwise just keep that chin in line with our chest. Breathe. About 5, maybe 10 more breaths here. Wonderful. Did our opening. You could have had your legs out as well. That's another option. Could have kept them out to go into our really gentle twist. So keeping that chest lifted, either here or feet out. Hand up over across the belly, reach it either to the opposite shoulder. A really nice twist. Now be nice. Other side, bring it up and around. You can hold on to your opposite shoulder maybe, or not. And release, bring it around. So we can go into your easy crisscross if you'd like to. Or like so. This is a nice pose as well to open up through our pelvis. We can do our bees breath again. Or sorry, that's not your bees breath. That's that 3-part breath. We're just slowly breathing, inhaling and exhaling. Crisscross or legs out. All right. So to end our practice, we can be in our crisscross, on our bolster, off our bolster, however that feels for your hips. We'll hold our bellies, just place our hands there and breathe. Focusing healing, focusing energy and life. Feeling the light within. Nothing else exists in this moment. A few more breaths. You can stay here as long as you'd like today. This is where I will leave you. I hope you enjoy your practice. This little prenatal flow is for my sister, April. I hope you enjoy it. Namaste.